T.K. Kennedy is a senior at Oregon State University. He wants to be a physical therapist, and he's working his way through school.
It was a bad thing that happened the other day when all those guys died. Other than that, I think it's just pretty much a normal fire.
There are 1,600 tired men and women on the fire lines along the rim.
The topography is such we're getting a lot of stuff rolling down the hills, and we're having a hard time catching it.
Some of these people have seen a lot of fires in their time. Some have not, like Roland Bahi.
A couple of days ago was too scary for me. My first time on the line, fighting fire, and I kind of took it too light.
Even as these firefighters come in tonight, the Forest Service is setting up 2 more camps, trying to surround Dude for the weekend. They're trying to prevent what happened at Bonita Creek from happening somewhere else along the rim. There were 47 more homes at Bonita Creek earlier this week than there are here now. Only a few chimneys are left standing, and the occasional odd home that escaped the firestorm. There's no damage estimate yet, but it's clear millions of dollars have been spent and lost on the Dude fire. And while some homeowners say they'll rebuild here at Bonita Creek, it'll be years before the forest is back, and perhaps even longer until the memories of what's already happened are finally extinguished. Near Payson, Lou Ruggiero, 12 News Tonight. The Navajo Scouts, and they were at Bonita Creek, right next to the state prison inmates who were killed a day ago.
Oh man, we ran down a black tunnel. That thing was, it snuck up on us, just came right on.
Crew boss Louis Sorrell was last out, making sure his unit was safe from the firestorm.
I can do it again. After that, after what happened yesterday, we all gathered ourselves again and told ourselves we were here to do a job, and nothing like that's going to get us down.
Get back up on the horse and ride it, huh?
That's right. Get back on there. We'll get it.
While the Scouts were fighting their own psychological battles, some of the other Perryville inmates spent last night waiting to go back to prison. They were not talking, and the Department of Corrections clearly wanted to keep them away from the media.
Do this. Show the camera.
Oh, gentlemen, report back to the thing.
Sorry, we're on public property.
No.
Just don't touch the camera.
Meanwhile, the Dude fire... They are fighting Dude from the air, and they are fighting Dude from the ground. But so far, it hasn't made much difference.
A lot of it depends on what the winds do today, and if we get more dry thunder cells that come over, they could cause us control problems. But we seem to be progressing well on line construction and burning out right now.
And once Dude is finished with one part of the Ponderosa Pine Forest near the rim, this is what's left. The fire has already killed 5 state prison inmates from Perryville and the Department of Corrections supervisor. Their surviving crewmates were at the Payson Ranger Station last night. They were silent. Perhaps it was shock. Whatever it was, the Corrections Department clearly did not want reporters around them.
Do this. Show the camera.
Oh, gentlemen, report back to the thing.
Sorry, we're on public property.
No.
Just don't touch the camera.
Right next to the Perryville crew on the line, almost caught in the same firestorm, the Navajo Scouts, too, out of Fort Defiance. When you heard what had happened to the Perryville crew, were you thinking that could have been me?
Yes, I was. It was a tragic accident. It's really wishing that happened.
The crew boss says poor radio communication was a problem at that Bonita Creek incident. Meanwhile, hot afternoon winds again whipped Dude east along the rim, forcing police to evacuate summer cabins and block roads.
I've never seen a fire in the area as bad as this.
Why is that? Just because it's so dry?
This has been probably the driest year I've seen in 28 years.
So bad, in fact, it forced Dr. Larry Hinshaw and his wife Kathy to spend last night sleeping in their van.
We could see it coming over the hill. We could smell it. The ashes and the soot were everywhere. Whole leaves floating down, charred, made quite an impression on us.
The Hinshaws are safe, and Larry even saved his mother-in-law's paintings from the cabin. But the cabin is not out of the woods yet, and the woods are on fire. Near Payson, Lou Ruggiero, 12 News.